All right, so sorry I was on the starting screen a little bit longer. As soon as I hit start, like start the stream, my mom called me. So that's a thing. She just had surgery on her arm, so I've been helping her clean her house on Wednesday morning. So she was just like, oh, what time are you coming over tomorrow, and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so we're going to get going with Raft. I'm going to get it going here. And we're just going to start a new thing. I know I kind of... my first playthrough of Raft ever, I did like a short episode on it, just showing what I was working on and that kind of stuff, but I kind of want to take it from the beginning and make it work. So I turned the music way down because the music is kind of distracting from what it should be, honestly. But I'm not... There it is. Yeah, it's not going to come out very well in the... Alright, there we go. Now you should be able to hear it at least a little bit. But yeah, so I'm going to play through a little more of Raft than I have before. We're going to start a new world on easy, probably. Yeah, let's do easy, and we'll call this one Stream. I just have like a multitude of worlds piling up. I have one on easy, one on normal. I have one where I built a giant ship. Not giant, but big for my standards. Like, I built an actually pretty good sized ship. But I may do other like cool builds and stuff in this too, because that would be fun. And me and Euroweeb are doing a little recording sessions of it every once in a while. So yeah, I'm just going to be getting as much stuff right here as I can. I need some rope, really, before I can do much. Yeah, so, and if you've never played this game before, I'll kind of be talking about some of the, the first things you should work on building, how you progress through the game, and that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to go through all that as quickly as possible. And I kind of know the process already, so I'll be able to move through it kind of quickly. So the first thing I want to make is the hammer, which I just got enough stuff for. And with the hammer, we're going to be able to expand our raft. So just make it bigger on all sides, so we'll be able to reach more stuff and just have more room to build stuff on it. That's going to be really important going forward. Gathering up as much wood and plastic as I can. Oh, missed. I'm usually pretty good at the hook and stuff, but sometimes not. Barrel. And like to get the farthest amount of distance, you really have to look like straight up and just like let it loose. All right, 2. There we go. Yeah, so right now I'm going to expand a little bit just so I can get started building the basic things I'll need for food. So I'll make it into like probably a 4x4 and then start working on foodstuffs. Because right now it's about to be a 3x3. But I need more plastic. Plastic is going to be the issue here at the beginning. And also the shark. The shark is going to be an issue at the beginning. So let's throw out that way. Pick up this wood. Oh, crap. I'm missing the plastic. There's that. There's that. Get that one. That one. Nope, I missed that one. Okay. Yeah, so it won't take long for me to get to a 4x4, I think. Because I'm already at a 3x3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 14 planks and 14 plastic. And if I just hold this there, I should be able to get both of those. Both the plank and the box. No, just the box, but that's okay. There will be planks and plastic and all kinds of stuff in that crate. Get that. 2 pieces. Get the barrel out there. And a plank. Nice. I almost have enough planks. Need one more plank, which I just got, and I need a bunch more plastic. So let's try to focus on plastic now. But we'll still get like the crates and the barrels and all that stuff. So I only need like, what, 4 more plastic? It's not much. Though pretty soon I'm sure the shark is going to start getting on my raft, trying to eat me. Trying to bite my butt. Alright, here we go. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now my raft is 4x4. That's a pretty good size right now for what I need. But we're still going to need more materials because we need to start building stuff to get food and water. So we'll need plastic and wood and everything else for that too. Nope. Alright, we're heading towards an island, but we're not going to stop at the island because, 1, we don't have an anchor to stop us. And 2, like, there's nothing on an island that we really need right now. I have some raw food that I can eat. Alright, let's see. Well, first things first, I should probably make a spear to defend myself if the shark starts making a fuss. Got that. Get the other one. And get that. Okay, cool. Now next, I'll need a container, which I have enough for that. So that's just an empty cup. I can't really do anything with that because we can't drink salt water. It's too salty, and that would not be good. So let's keep gathering, especially barrels. Though plastic is really my focus right now. Because the next thing I'm going to make is going to be a purifier, which will be able to make fresh water out of seawater. And I have enough stuff for that. Okay, so let's make it. I'm just going to put it in my inventory and then place it right. I don't want to place it on the edge because if the shark comes up and grabs that thing and grabs that spot and tears it off, it'll take the purifier with it. And then I'm really set back on resources for getting stuff. Oh, I missed it. Not far enough. That should be good. Yeah. Look at that. Nice. Lots of plastic. That's always good. And then I need a grill, so I need more. Actually. Oh. He's coming. You hear that splashing, and then you turn around and he's chewing on your boat. Alright. And then you go here. If you have the hammer and you right click or hold right click, you see this menu right here. You can go to repair and then left click. It usually takes 2 hits to repair it, which will also take 2 wood. But it basically just repairs 50%. So if you can get him off of there before he does 50% of the damage, then it'll only take one hit to repair. So I just need one more plank. Let's get that plank. Now I have a grill, which we can put these kind of right next to each other. There we go. We'll also need wood to fuel those when we actually use them. Alright, so now that we have those, we have good sources for food and water. As long as we keep things that we can actually cook around. I mean, we'll never run out of water, obviously, but the next step will probably be fishing rod. So I need just more planks and rope for a fishing rod, but the fishing rods are going to be really important, especially early on before we actually start like growing stuff. And I'll honestly just make a couple of them and kind of just get a good backstash of fish to just cook whenever I really need it. But later on, we'll like get bigger grills that we can cook more than one fish on, or cook the bigger fish on that give you more hunger and stuff like that. So we're just doing what we need to survive at the moment. Not really anything more than that. Give me all this stuff. Especially that. Alright, so fishing rod. Let's make one of those. And then... Alright, we can probably fish at least one up before those barrels get to me. And you can walk around, you can still pick stuff up out of the water while you're fishing, like... So you don't have to just, like, stand there and look at it. And then when it's ready, it'll show up and you just hit left click. And it'll reel in whatever fish you got. But you just want to... But if you fall in the water, you still got to look where you're going, because if you fall in the water, you'll stop fishing. So I did miss a barrel, but that's okay. It's also becoming nighttime, which I don't have enough stuff to make a bed right now, but that's okay. We'll just fish through the night. You honestly save a lot of food and water and that kind of stuff when you don't sleep, because sleeping, like, your food and water goes down pretty quick. Oh, I thought the shark was attacking the raft. Oh, dang it. Did I press the wrong button and not get that? Oh, well. No, I did get one. Okay. I got the fish. So fish in early game are really like your best food source. So I like to keep like a backlog of fish just kind of in my inventory. Like, I'll usually just use one fishing rod until it goes out, and then I'll keep that much fish on me, or just on the raft in general, until I need it. And then when I start to get low, I'll just get another fishing pole's worth of fish. And then while I do that, I can still pick up stuff that's kind of floating up to my boat. And then after that, I should be able to work on just expanding. Because I'll probably do like at least a 10 by 10, and then a row of, like, there are these nets that you can use that are kind of like floor pieces and that you can make, but I don't really have that yet because I have to research it first. But we'll expand to the point before that once I get it going. Then eventually we'll need like a second floor, because that's necessary for the receiver and all that good stuff. So that'll be good. We should be able to catch one more fish, maybe two. I think just one though. Yeah. All right. So we have a good... Oh, and we caught a scrap mechanic duck, which doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of decoration for our raft. Oh, crap. Hate it when I do that. And if you fall in the water, the raft keeps moving, and the shark comes up and bites you in the butt. All right. One more plastic. Hey, a barrel. Come here, you. Missed. Oh, nope, I got it. Cool. Do it. Alrighty. So that's now 5 by 5. See, we're pretty close. I do want to add more kind of in that direction, though. So we'll keep gathering stuff. Oh. I was like, what? It's like I almost fell off, and then I did fall off. And stop trying to go for that square. Oh, I missed him. He's gonna... Oh, nope, I got him. Okay. I didn't think I was gonna, but I did get him. Get that barrel. Nope. Okay, never mind. Oh, and there's another one that I missed. Dang it. But I really need plastic more than I need wood. Plastic. Yeah, so the beginning of this game can be kind of boring and also kind of hard and like stressful if you don't know what you're doing, but I've learned enough in playing it pretty regularly in the few weeks that I've had it that, like, you know, I've made it through most of this game. Like, there are like story levels and stuff. Oh, I just got the research for the receiver. That's pretty cool. We'll start expanding this way a little bit. Give me that, and that, and that. Put down another piece of floor. Yeah, it's like you only want to throw the hook at ones that are out to the side. And you want to kind of throw ahead of them to get them. And you don't want to really throw at the stuff in the middle right here, because it's going to come to you anyway, where you can just reach off and grab it with E. So you don't really want to waste the durability of your hook on that stuff. So we'll just keep fishing in the stuff. Can I catch some of that as it goes by? You can catch multiple things with one hook, and it'll just kind of float on by it and get attached. So if you just kind of leave it out there for a while, sometimes you can get a lot of stuff. And if you are sitting here waiting, you can still pick up stuff with E. Because we got a plank floating up. Got this leaf right here. And then I may do the other row in the back. Which doesn't seem like it would be useful right now, but it actually is later on. I really need plastic. Give me plastic. I'm gonna need tons of rope too, so let's keep making that out of any palm leaves that we get. Because once we get to the 10 by 10 and start doing the nets and stuff, we're gonna need tons of rope. I think it's like 6 rope per square. If we're doing a whole 10 by 10 square, that's like 600 rope or something. Something like that. Yes, I love it when I can just pick up a barrel. Oh, and I got the antenna blueprint too. See, that's when it's like, hey, you want to start moving on with the game? And I'm like, no, I'm going to be prepared first. I'm going to spend a lot of time working on my raft first. Because not only do you need a second floor for the receiver to even work, but you need like metal, and to get metal you need to be able to stop at islands, and to be able to stop at islands and not like die, you have to do a bunch of other stuff. And it's just like, you can rush through this game pretty quick, but chances are you're not gonna have a good time because you're gonna like die and not be prepared for things. But if you stop and prepare for a while before you start moving on, because once you start making progress in the storyline, you start making progress quick. Like, you will go just from one to the other to the next to the next, and just make, you'll craft and build a few things in between, but not much at all. Like just the couple blueprints that you found where you were, and then that's it. Let's get this crate over here. Cool. Put some more planks down. Put some planks down there. Grab that. Come here. Yeah, so you have to cook the water, and that makes it fresh water, and then you can drink it, which restores a lot of stuff. 3. So that's our, what is it now? 6 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Got it. There we go. Hup. I might throw a fish down real quick, just so I have it when I do start getting really hungry. Might start making a few chests here pretty soon. Make it storage. Storage gets really important later on, because you start getting like tons of plastic, tons of scrap, and you don't really have anything to build with it, so you're just kind of putting it away. But You don't want to get rid of all of it because there will be stuff that you have to make with plastic, especially if you're like rebuilding sections of the boat where the shark has ripped it off. Like, you do need a backlog of plastic. Oh, here it comes. Get out of here. And eventually the shark will die. Like, when you hit him enough times, he will die, and you can like get his meat and stuff and cook it. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. So you get his head that you can wear, which is kind of cool. But right now, I just want to expand my raft. I want to make it a good size. And then we'll start working on other stuff, like navigation stuff. We're going to research a bunch of stuff. And then once we get all researched up and stuff crafted, then I will start making progress. Because it's like, I'm going to want to finish my raft and the way I want it done before we start making progress in the story. It's like it's a survival game first, and then it's an adventure game. Like, you go through all these story places, but you have to get through the survival half of the game first. Let's eat this tilapia. What do you say? Yeah, that's some good eats. Gave us a good amount of our hunger bar back. Alright, let's keep getting stuff. 8 taco. Good for you, man. I just ate dinner as well, though I kind of wish it was tacos. But it's okay that it wasn't. It was still good. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I know what I have to do. Just add a layer on that side. Come here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And make tons of rope. And the bigger you build your raft, like, the tides will get up higher, and like there'll be waves, and if the waves go over your head, then you like stop doing whatever you're doing because you're underwater, and it can really mess you up when the tide gets really high. Kind of like it's doing now, but it's not as bad. Like, when I built the ship, like, it's because I have multiple floors, like the bottom floor, when the tide is high, will like go underwater for a little bit sometimes. So that's a thing. Give me that. Give me all this. Oh, I missed most of that. Sometimes little pieces of plastic poke up from underneath the raft, and you can grab them. Alright. Is that enough to... yeah. So now it's 7 by 7, so we need 3 more layers. That's not bad. We're doing pretty good on time, actually. Oh, but my hook is gone. My hook broke. I get some water going. You can grab it through the raft if you can time it right with the tide. Bam. Lots of plastic in that one. Good. Aw. Especially at the beginning, before you have like sails and stuff, the tide kind of changes direction a lot. So sometimes it'll be coming towards me to the right, sometimes it'll come towards me and to the left. It just depends on a few things. But it's nothing you can really control right at the beginning until you get things like a sail or a paddle or anything like that. Give me the plastic. That looks like a really good island. I'm like looking at these islands and being in the mindset of my other plays, of my other worlds right now, and just being like, oh, I need to go to that island. I need metal. I need this. I need this. And it's like, no. No, I don't. I need to focus on this first. Gimme. Gimme. Okay. Come here. That barrel boy. Alright. I have a lot of planks. Which means I can cook stuff a little bit more than I was before. Get my food a little bit more backlogged. Because honestly, I'm getting a little overfilled with wood, so the more wood that I can use... Get out of here. Get off my boat. It's mine. He heard me saying I had too much wood, so he thought he'd make me use some. Alright. Making progress, making progress. Going. Because when you can start like going underwater and getting stuff, like when you can kill the shark and all of that consistently, we'll get so many resources, like especially scrap. Like we'll have more scrap than we know what to do with. Though that's kind of already happening. I have a bunch of scrap and nothing to make with it except maybe a bed and a little bit. Oh, dang it, I threw it out too far. See, a lot of people don't throw it out far enough. I throw it out too far, and then it moves past me by the time it reels in enough. Give me that plastic. Come on. Let me grab it through the boat. Oh, I almost did, actually. Oh, come on. Now throw it. Give me... Oh, you jerk. Maybe I can make a bed at this point. Oh, I need more plastic, though. Yeah, I'll wait. Wait until we're big enough. Salt water. Yeah, because once we get the nets on here, like, the collection process will be automatic for all this stuff out here. Not for, like, underwater stuff like metal and that kind of stuff, but all this, like, wood and plastic, we won't have to worry about gathering that stuff really ever again once we get the nets set out. It's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Alright. 2 more layers. Then we start researching. I hate these decoration boxes. You get them in crates and stuff all the time, and they don't really do anything. Except you learn random recipes that you're never going to use. Alright, so I should be good on water for a while. Food as well, as long as I keep it cooking. Alright, which direction doesn't really matter, but I'll start with this side. For this expansion. Because this will be layer 9. Reel it in slowly and get all the other things. Extra plastic and whatnot. Alright. Doing good, doing good. Keep them cooking. I may need to take a break from building the raft and build some chests because I'm getting full up on certain things, and there's stuff taking up space in my inventory, like blueprints that really, like, once you find the blueprint, you don't really need it again. You just kind of know it. But I also need to build the research table before I get rid of it. Stop. You jerk. Alright. He just ate a piece of my boat. Because I didn't get to him in time. Get it. Huh. Alright. God, more decoration boxes. Get out of here. I don't need a table. Tables don't do anything. I'm not about aesthetics in survival games. I was watching the shark just like, don't you dare. Don't you dare come up here and fight on my raft. My hook is about to die. That's okay, I have plenty of stuff to make a new one. And you can still walk around while you're going through your inventory and crafting and stuff. Like, you can still walk around if you keep pressing the buttons, which is in a lot of survival games right now, but not too many. Like, the only other big one that I can think of that really does that is Rust, that I've played a lot of. Two, three. I should have enough. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. All right. One more layer. Like ogres. Ogres have layers. But we're going to have a lot of rope to start working on resource management. So that'll be good. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yes. All right. Yeah, because I've got like 2.5 stacks of rope. Because a stack of anything, except for certain things, is usually 20. Some things are less than that, like bigger items, but most things, a stack is 20. Huh. 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 Oh. Ooh, this is going to be a twofer. No, I missed the second one. Pulled too fast. Man, my raft is moving pretty quickly. Help. Way out there. Okay. Nope. Yep, so that's 10. And once I put that last row on over there, it'll be all done. Then we can start moving on to the next thing. But before we start moving on to the next thing, we'll need to craft some more stuff. Gonna be turning it into more of like a home base than just a raft. So it'll be 10 by 10 for a little bit, but at maximum it'll be 12 by 12, which will give us enough room to put pretty much everything we need, especially when we get the second floor going and all that good stuff. We'll be rocking. And then we'll make it kind of into more of a boat shape probably later, especially when we get the permanent anchor and all that good stuff. Because you can make an anchor now, but it is definitely not permanent. You can use it once and then it's gone. So you gotta kind of keep the resources around. I need planks. That's what I'm running out of. It's not plastic anymore, it's the opposite. Where is he? I heard him. Get out of here. Oh, I'm gonna have to repair that quite a bit. Wood. Give me wood. All the wood. Alright, cool. Almost done. Almost there. See, if you throw it and you pull it back with the right click and don't catch anything, it doesn't waste durability. So that's kind of why I threw it out and pulled it back real quick. Oh, dang it. In catching the barrel, I missed the other plank. Ta-da! 10 by 10. Okay. Now, we need a research table, which I need a lot more planks for. 7. Because the research table is going to give us all the stuff that we need to make next. Alright, so make the research table. To put it on our hotbar real quick. And then we'll place it down. Let's put it right here. Now, to use the research table, you have to put resources in it and hit research, and it'll use up one of those resources. But as all of the resources for any particular thing have been researched, then you can learn them. So I'm just going to put a bunch of stuff in here that I have. Need to put plastic in there. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure that's everything I can learn right now. Though I can make nails. Let's make some nails real quick. We'll research those, which will let me do the simple collection nets, Um, and I really think that's all we can do right now. Because that's dry brick, which we don't get till later. Feathers we don't get till later. Hinges, metal ingots, bolts, which we make out of metal, giant clams, which we get underwater. So pretty much everything else that we need to research is we get it underwater, which we won't get until we start going to islands or stuff like that. So we have everything unlocked that we need unlocked right now, that we'll need to build right now. So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get some water going. And then we're just gonna go through all the menus and build stuff. Alright, I'm not gonna build any crop plots yet because I want to have a second floor before I start doing that, and I don't really need them right now anyway. I'll make some more of these and get enough planks to make a bed, which is only, what, 6? Five, 6. Okay. Is that water done? Yep. Because when you get really thirsty, like, your vision starts going out and all that kind of stuff. We'll just eat that for now. Oh, I used 2 of my planks to cook, so I need to grab a couple more before I can make the bed. There we go. So there's my bed. I can place it. I'm going to put it right next to the research table. Then we'll start on the simple nets in a little bit. We're going to need a sail, which I'm going to need more planks and palm leaves for that. So the sail basically lets us steer the boat. There are other things that let us steer the boat, but the sail is the best for early game. But we don't really need to steer the boat until after the boat is built up, you know? But it looks like we may... Since the things I need are planks and palm leaves, you can get those by cutting down trees. So why don't I just make myself an axe? And it looks like we're going to get stopped on this island. Oh, you son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Get off. And there goes my... Give me that. Okay, I have to get in the water for you to give me that. So if you can... You don't want to stay in the water for very long because the shark will come over and, like, bite you. But if you can pick stuff up really quick, you can jump in and jump out. Like this. Get some pineapple. Can I make a... storage yet? I need more plastic. Okay. Well, let me just... Yeah. Because when you hit trees, you'll get palm leaves, you'll get planks, you'll get coconuts sometimes, which are a good source of food. But most of the food stuff that you get on islands actually restores your water more. Which is a little weird, because it's like fruits and stuff like that. So we'll cut these down, and then by the time we cut these down... Oh. I'm full, and I dropped a mango. Yeah, and you can grow those types of things later on. But we'll just keep working on this stuff for now. So I'm going to get rid of some stuff that I don't need. Like this little guy. He's a cool little like decoration or whatever, but I'm sure we will catch tons more of him. And I'd rather have food and important stuff. We don't need the flowers yet either. We will need some later, but there will be plenty for us to grab later. So sail. Dang it. I need tons more palm leaves. Okay. Which I kind of knew was going to happen. I can't, like, push this, right? No, I can't really push it. It's like I kind of push it down, but kind of go along with it. Alright, so I'm going to be stuck here for a second while my raft figures out what the heck it's doing. Because the tide is pretty high and it's trying to wash my raft up onto the shore. Which isn't exactly working. I might start getting bit while I'm in here, but that's okay. I'm just trying to swim out and find some things. But since I went into the water on the other side of the island from the raft, he tends to stay like near the raft. So maybe he won't come after me just yet until I kind of make my way around. And there's stuff underwater that I can see that would be good to get, but I don't want it just yet. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, sucks to suck, doesn't it? Alright, God, I'm close, but I need like 6 more. How am I supposed to find 6 more? Can I make a paddle, at least? I could make a paddle. Yeah, if I make a paddle, that'll at least get me off this island. So if you have the paddle, basically you look in the direction that you want to go, and then you just hold down left click and it'll pull you. So we should be going kind of around the island right now, but I'm getting kind of stuck on certain parts of the island because the tide's being super weird. Yeah, there we go. Now we're moving. Alright, now I can focus on getting stuff for the sails. But we need a full stack of palm leaves for the sails. I'm gonna eat these watermelons because then I won't need food or water for a while and it'll get them out of my inventory. And I didn't get any watermelon seeds from picking them up, so that sucks, but it happens. It's actually more frustrating when you get a bunch of watermelon seeds and then you like plant a bunch of watermelons and they're going to grow and then you're going to cultivate them and use them, but then you pick up the watermelons that have grown and they don't give you new seeds, so you can't plant any more watermelons, and then you have to wait until you get into... Oh, we got our sail. Let's put it right... Well, I kind of like it being on this one. Like right there. And then what we do is we open the sail. Then we can rotate it. Let's rotate it towards the items that we can see. Oh, oops. Don't need that yet. That's our journal. We will use that once we start doing story stuff. But right now... And I'll go through and I'll read all of it, because I didn't really read much of it on my other playthroughs, even though I started doing the story stuff, but I didn't read, like, the beginning. What do we need for streamers? Oh, I just need nails. So this streamer will basically tell you which way the wind is going, which is very important, because which way the wind is going is where the items come from, like the resources. So you want to keep going towards the wind. Or else you'll end up, like, you'll still be moving, but no items will be spawning in the water. So I need a bunch more plastic. Shoot. Oh, and my thing is broken. Just take it. It's fine. Just make a new one. So that gets rid of some of the plastic that I needed, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It's like that dog in the burning room where he's just like, this is fine. Another barrel. Okay. At least the tide is calming down. Yeah, screw you, decoration package. Float back out to sea for all I care. Because I need storage more than I need you. 3, 4... 5, 6, probably. Yep. Oh, but I need 8. Dang it, why did I think I needed 6? Now I gotta make another hook, which is -2, so that's... we're at 4. No, don't... Stupid high tide. 5. 6... Oh, and the high tide is messing with my ability to throw as well. 7. 8. Okay. So let's make a storage box. Put some stuff away in it. Because I have a lot of stuff just kind of sitting in my inventory that I don't need. And I love how close you can put stuff together in this game. So we'll put all our seeds away and all our blueprints away. I probably won't need the paddle for a while because I have the sail. We're good. Okay, that should be good. Now, next things I need to do... Oh, basically, I need to start going to islands, which... I'm going the right... Well, land ho. Let's go that way. We're going to go to that island, and then I start getting other stuff. Get rid of this decoration package. So we'll wash up on the island. We'll wash up on the island, and then I'll get some stuff. I may kill the shark. Probably kill the shark. Oh, and I also need that. So this is our one-time use anchor. So let's stop here. Put it there, pick it up, and throw it. And that'll stop us. That'll stop us moving completely. We can also raise this up so it doesn't blow around. And then let's get the stuff on the island first. Let me just open this. I'm going to put a bunch of rope away, because that'll clear up a lot of space. We can combine these. Alright. Now we'll go to the island. Ooh, yes, there's metal and a bunch of stuff right here. Alright, this is going to be good. Because the more metal we can get now, the more it's going to help us later, once we can actually make metal. Like, cook it. But we're going to get everything off the top of the island first. Just to give the shark enough time to get distracted, basically. Pretty much always takes 5 hits to cut down the trees, even with the better axes, but the better axes like swing faster and have more durability. So to get stuff underwater, you need your hook. You can only grab stuff underwater with your hook, and you swim up to it, and you just hold left click, and your character will get it out of the ground. Usually, I don't get rocks from underwater because you get plenty of them just while you're sailing. So I usually just leave those there. Sand and clay are really important, so don't bypass those. I'm not going to get any scrap right now because I have a ton of scrap. Come on. Get it. Alright, clay. And then these big vines right here are seaweed. And they'll have these big, like, glowing bulbs on them sometimes. Though none of these are good ones, apparently. I'm just looking for... because you can get seaweed, and seaweed is really important. You can cook it to get what's called vine goo, which is basically like glue. And it helps you make things like water bottles that hold 3 times as much water as the plastic cups that we have. Or you can cook sand to make glass, to make water purifiers that purify 3 times as much. Metal helps you make better grills, so you can cook 3 times as much stuff at one time. We're gonna get a lot of this seaweed because you can never have too much vine goo. Get some metal because you can never have too much of that either. And also with the metal, like if we have metal and nails, we can fortify the edges of our raft so that the shark can't eat them. So when we get the boat all built and ready to go, if we fortify the edges of it, then the shark can't do anything to our raft. We don't have to worry about him anymore while we're on the raft, and we can just go our merry way and finish up the story. So those are some things we're going to complete before we start doing the story stuff. Which is like fortifying the raft, getting a good set of resources going, getting our second floor going, because we're going to need that, especially when we start farming to avoid birds. But we're getting a ton of metal, which is good. What I'm worried about is how much clay and sand that we're going to get, because we need... yeah, we have 7 sand, but only 4 clay, and we need 12 of each to be able to make a... well, we need 13 of each, because we need to be able to research it as well, to make a smelter. We're getting close with the sand, but the clay, not so much. Oh, and there's also this copper, which is used to make a lot of electronic stuff, like the receiver and the antennas and all that good stuff, which is essential for knowing where to go for the story stuff. So I'm really surprised. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just really surprised. You'll find out why when it eventually happens. Hopefully it won't, but I'm not going to say anything. Because as soon as I do, it will. I think we've been all the way around. I'm going to take one last lap. Yep, there he is. Okay, yep, that's what I was like. We've been really lucky so far with not getting attacked by the shark. But there he is. So, but we made our way all the way around. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of really good stuff. And we got some food. That's going to keep us going for a while. Basically, once you can get to islands, you don't really have to worry about food anymore. Oh, you son of... First you attack me in the water. You jump on my boat. Quit being a jerk. Alright, let this down. No, we want to rotate it so that it's facing where the wind is going. Yep, perfect. Alright, so now we have to grab this and remove it. And then our raft should start moving again. Yep. And now that we're going where the wind is going, we will also be seeing items floating in the water again very, very soon. So we're just going to wait for that. I'm going to need to make more storage just for certain things, like probably for the extra food. We can put some of this stuff away because we have some things in there already. We can take some of the ropes out. Put some of the other seeds in. Let's see. So none of this stuff raw needs to be researched. Like, you can't research the metal. Can't research the raw copper. Maybe the... Okay. Well, that makes just a clay bowl. Can't research the sand. Seaweed you do need to research for flippers and such. But the other stuff you really have to like cook it and make it into stuff to be able to research it. So basically what I need to do is I need to make a smelter as soon as possible. So the next time we see an island, we need to go down and get as much sand and clay as possible. But for right now, I need to focus on getting plastic for storage. Boop. Twofer. Eh. Seven. So I need one more plastic. I'll keep collecting wood because wood, like, right now I'm pretty good on wood, but as time goes on and we start getting more and more stuff like that takes wood, like for fuel and for cooking and for everything else, we're gonna need as much wood as we can get our hands on. I mean, we'll automate those systems eventually, but initially they are nuts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna basically, if I have full stacks plus of something, I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put all this food in there, except for maybe these, because the coconuts are good right now. We'll just do that for now. Well, I'll take these out because I'm gonna break them down. Same thing with the palm leaves, because I need tons of nails. I need all the rope I can get. Alright, so we're gonna start doing these, oh, land ho. That way. Start doing these nets. Should be 2 of them. That's good for now. And you just set them along the edge. But then on top of that, you want to put stuff around them, because if not, the shark will get them like instantly. He will definitely go for those first, even though that's not really in the coding. But if they're on the edge, like, that's what he goes for, is the stuff that's on the edge. Oh, it's getting dark. Okay, maybe I sleep. before we get to the island? Yeah, we're still headed towards the island. Okay. Maybe steer it just a little more to the right. Or to the left, I mean. But we're kind of heading against the wind, so maybe give it a little more. Let me make sure I can make a... Okay. Put that over on the back. Turtle. Yep, see, it caught something. That's what those are for. They catch items. Just as you're moving through. Yeah, I want to get more plastic because I want to make another... I kind of want to make another hook before I go down looking for stuff. Alright, this should be good. Give me this. Throw it. You stop. Give me... Dang it. Dang it. Alright. It's kind of hard to aim the stuff that's that far away, especially when you're standing still. Because, like, when you're moving, it, like... When you're moving, you're kind of going in front of it, so you know you're gonna have to wait. But this, it's like just... Oh, you... See? Get off. But at least that has more resistance to damage, I guess. Oh, come on. That's too far to the left now. Alright, that's it. I'm just getting in the darn water. I'm gonna swim out to it. I'm gonna get my butt bit a couple of times, but that's fine. Only once? Really? Okay. Well, you stay over by the raft then. Oh no, he came for me just as I got out of the water. Alright, so let's make another hook. Because I'm gonna need it. Because this one's about dead. Get the stuff on top of the island. Then we'll go put some stuff away. Maybe. Look for any other vegetables. Eh. Now, there is fall damage, but you have to fall from really high up to get fall damage. So, I'm not too worried about it right now. Get up here. Can I Skyrim this little mountain? Maybe not, but that's okay. Alright, so I want to go back to the raft for a second. And just put some stuff away just so I can carry a bunch of stuff from underwater. It's coming for my booty. Alright. So, like, we have enough wood. Put the beets in there. Put that kind of stuff in there. Just making sure nothing's like doubled up. Okay. Now we go and I'm going to go to the island first. Come at me. Yeah, see, I stopped him. And I did hit him. It's kind of hard to tell because I did it like at the last possible second. So if you go underwater and the shark is nearby and you know he's right there, you go underwater, you hold your spear, and like right as he opens his mouth to come attack you, you hit. And then it hits him, he stops attacking, and you basically just kind of get away from him from that attack. Oh, and this stuff's really deep down, which means I'm gonna have to come up for air more often. Yeah, just when stuff is lower to the ground, you have less time to pick stuff up because you have to think about how long it takes for you to get back up. And it takes a long time for you to drown, especially if you have full health, but not too long. So you can usually get like 4 or 5 things as long as they're like all right next to each other. Oh, and I see some big clams that I can pick up. Those aren't really necessary, but like if you want to get a lot of feathers and maybe some like chicken meat and stuff, they're good because you can make like birds' nests that distract birds and so you can kill them. Especially once you get like a bow and arrow and stuff. But for that, you need like vine goo and metal and everything else that we're getting right now. And there's this mode, it's like you're kind of underwater, but I'm actually like above the water, so it's still refilling my oxygen. But I'm like, I can still look around and see what's under the water easily. It's like my surveying mode, almost. Alright, yeah, we need more of this stuff, definitely. There's some clay. I need sand. Then I need air. Alright, so I have 11 sand and 6 clay. So I need 1 more sand. Well, I need a lot more than that in sand, because I need to cook some sand to make glass, and I need extra ones for research and all that. Like, I would be glad with over a stack of sand and clay, honestly. Because I'll want to make more than one smelter eventually, just to get stuff done faster. Getting oxygen back and down. So we got some clay right underneath us. Yep, it's pretty big right now. It's going to get a little bit bigger, but the raft it's coming along. It's looking good. Get more seaweed. We haven't been visited by our friend yet. But if he does, I'll probably just kill him. Because he's probably close enough to dead at this point. Okay. Well, we're going to keep looking around a little bit over here. Alright, I see some clay and stuff, which is good. Yeah, we're gonna be good on clay. We'll be able to make a smelter right after this island. So the thing with smelters is like this next part is really kind of boring, but it's really funny about why it's boring. It's gonna take us a little bit to make the smelters because you have to like process a certain item first. But the process of processing that is pretty funny to me, at least. I make this joke every time I play it. Because Raft kind of starts slow, depending on how much you've played it. Because, like, I've been playing this for an hour and a half, and I'm just about ready to start going to do the story stuff, and the story stuff doesn't take long at all. Like, the last one maybe takes a while, but I've never done the last one, so I don't know. But, like, the first couple, like, definitely don't take a while. Like, I'll probably end this when I'm ready to go start doing story stuff, and then I'll do most of the story stuff, if not all of the story points, in the next episode. Because I'm going to have enough resources after this island that I may not need to stop for resources again. And if I do, it'll be quick like this. We just go get stuff, and it'll be even quicker because we'll probably have the better versions of our tools. Though I'm almost out of hook again. Though I have... Oh, I don't have any wood. I was going to say, if I had wood... Is there any wood floating around out here? No? Alright. Well, I have 23 sand and 20 clay. That's plenty. Let me see what else I can find. If I can find some metal, because metal's really important, and that's always the thing I find that I run out of, especially for doing the perimeter. I'm gonna get metal first. So I'm not seeing any. Usually it's on like walls down here. It's also getting kind of dark, and I don't want to be too far out. Because if you get too far out and it's dark, then you'll randomly like resurface, and you'll be out, like this island will disappear, my raft will disappear, and we'll just be out in like the middle of nowhere. And you won't be able to get back to the raft, so you just literally have to die. I should have kept all my wood, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting any more metal. I think I just get on my raft and go back home. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's just like a different colored rock, but I've never seen that before. Ow. Okay. Let's grab some food, because I will need it. I watched him. Alright. I want that crate. Ow. Alright. Sleep. And then we will open, face it towards the wind, and weigh anchor, which is where? Over here. Alright, so now we need to make our smelter. Or things are already picking stuff up. And while we wait on the smelter to be done, we will build more collection nets. So first I need this stuff, and we need a wet brick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 wet bricks, but the recipe calls for dry bricks. Actually, we need 7, because we need to research one. But we need dry bricks for the smelters and to research it. So place them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we literally just sit here and watch bricks dry, like forever. But we're not just going to sit here and watch bricks dry. I'm going to work on nets. While we wait for... And see, they're already collecting stuff and being good. And we're going to have a line of these all the way around. So then they'll just collect stuff. But then we'll do another layer of just regular foundations after that. Because we will need we'll need protection for it. So that the shark can't just come and destroy him real quick. But then that layer after those will be the layer that we reinforce when we get some metal going. Oh, and we're headed towards a big island, but we're not going to stop at that island. Because the big islands have aminals that are very scary and can kill you very easily. Like birds and boars and all kinds of stuff, and we don't want to do that until we have more weapons and armor and good stuff. We don't have good stuff yet. See what I meant about ropes? Like, we had, what, like 3.5 stacks of ropes, and now they're all gone because of those things. Like, I may actually want to start doing the next layer. Because you can build those all the way around while these still aren't complete, and then just kind of fill in the spaces. How are these doing? None of them are dry yet. Okay. Oh, let's maybe research a clam. Which lets us learn birds' nests. But I don't have enough stuff to make a bird's nest. So we'll just keep gathering. Yeah, that is like a huge island. Definitely don't want to go there yet. Wood. 2 wood. And the wind might also change direction. Yeah, it did just a little bit. So we probably want to start putting more of the nets on that side now. Because that's more where the items are going to be coming from. Let's get this perimeter going first. Give me the plastic. No. Got too far away. Yeah, there's lots of resources on those big giant islands, but it's really not worth it right now. Even though if I die, I keep my stuff. It's a lot of time that I would be wasting. Oh, these are dry. Okay. Ooh, he's dead. Gimme. Because shark meat is really good food. And I got 4 of them and the shark's head. But this is getting away from me. And he stays dead for a little while. So now that I'm in the water, I don't have to worry about him for a little while. Alright. Oh. Alright, I'm going to get rid of his head. Because I don't need it. It doesn't really do anything. It's not like armor or anything. You can wear it or you can hang it up on a wall. And we're going to kill him more. Like, that's not the only time we'll ever kill the shark, for sure. So when I have a better storage system, I will kill the shark some more and keep his head. And then I will also cook the shark meat. Then I will research clay bricks, and I will build a smelter when I have 3 more wood. Oh. Yep, that's alright. That's the decoration box that just flew out. That's fine. Alright, I have enough planks now. So let's build a smelter. We put it right, probably right here. That's a good spot. Put some planks in there. Yeah. Now it's ready to cook stuff. When we have more stuff to cook. Well, not when we have more stuff to cook. Like, we'll cook what we have. But for right now, it's just going to be building more raft and building more nets and that kind of stuff. Not going to be focused on much more than that for a little while. But once we get this, like, all the way around with those nets, we're going to have so many things, like, we're not going to know what to do with them. Alright. There we go. I learned how to make a flag. Yeah, having to parkour around all the spaces that you accidentally make is not fun sometimes. But yeah, see how stuff like stacks up in here and you can just kind of run through and grab it? When it's all the way around, you're just running all the way around the boat, just grabbing resources super quick. It's like, oh, I gotta craft this thing? Oh, I'm out of this. Well, let me just run through and scoop everything up. Cool. And we're building up wood again, too. And rope. We've got plenty of nails. Nope, not far enough. That's alright. And nails are always easy to make. Alright, that's cooked. But I'm out of space because of the damn decoration box. We'll eat the cooked shark. Then we'll lay down and sleep. Woke up because we're hungry, but not really. While we were sleeping, more stuff washed up. Including another giant island, which we won't go to. Alright, going smoothly, going quick. Oh, I figured it was the potatoes getting thrown down. Alright. cooked Bruce meat. And no, that's not a Finding Nemo joke. The shark in this is actually named Bruce. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is weird because, like, my boat is, like, going across the edge of this island. Ooh. Oh, come on. Darn you. Turn. Get out of here. Be gone. Foul beast. Okay. Plastic. I should also be able to make a few of these. And now that we've cleared the island, I can face more towards where all the stuff is. I'm only going to stream for a little bit longer. And then I'll work on finishing up this, like, layering thing that I'm doing off camera, because it won't take me long, but I know it's kind of boring. And then when we come back, we'll, like, smelt all the stuff, get moving on to the next stuff, and maybe do some story stuff, read the journal a little bit, because I haven't really read any of the journal, except for, like, the little super important ones that give you the codes to go to the next place. Like, that's pretty much all I've read of the journals. Is that plastic gonna be too far out? It is. Dang it. Oh, I can get a bunch of wood. I hear stuff like plopping into here too. Makes little splashing noises when it gets in there. Yeah, you hear the little splashes every once in a while. That's just stuff getting caught in my nets. Can't catch fish that way though, which is interesting to me. Because especially these days, I feel like that's the primary way that fish are caught. It's by, like, net fishing. But nope, not in this game. So I'll put one in this corner. Then is the other corner done? Yep. Alright, so that's one side of the nets, which this is the good side because that's because of the direction we're heading. Get that crate. Nice, that had a lot of plastic in it. Get that crate. cooked. Cook the last one. Yeah, see, now that we have a full line of these, it's like going so quickly. Because on top of what I'm catching out to the side and what's getting caught by these in the middle, get so much stuff. We will open all of these. I learned cutlery. Okay. Apparently I can craft cutlery. Get it. And I only have one more row of this to go too. Yep, I just gotta make it across. Like these. Okay, it looks like we're still following the wind. Maybe going to the left a little bit will be a good idea. But we're definitely still following the wind, which is always a good idea. And I know you guys can't hear the music very well, but it's very peaceful. It's very calming. This is just a overall like very calming game. Oh. Shoot. Come on. 3. There we go. And then when I get the better spear, that'll only take 2 hits. There we go. Got another flag. See, I find myself opening the same of those like all the time. See, the shark meat, like 3 of them, full. Absolutely full. I won't worry about those because those are going to those. Grab this barrel and maybe this plastic behind it. Yep. Bam. Twofer. Alright, how much plastic do I have now? 2. Okay. Then there should be a bunch washed up in here. Alright, I only need a few more. There are also those like abandoned rafts that kind of pop up along your raft sometimes. Um, those have like crates and chests on them that can hold resources. But right now, we don't need to do those. And honestly, you never really need to do those. It's just kind of cool to do every once in a while. But the thing is after you get whatever's on them, they start to sink. So you have to like get the chest real quick by climbing up it and then get out. There goes my... Should be able to sleep just fine now. I do play Don't Starve, actually. I played Don't Starve for quite a while when I was just streaming on YouTube. I could definitely get back into it. Maybe after Raft is done, I'll do a little Don't Starve series. Because I never finished that one. I got pretty far. I understand how to play the game, kinda. But it's been a while since I've played Don't Starve. So it'd be nice to revisit it. Yeah, this game is really nice. It's very calming. I need another plastic to make a hook. Give me that plastic. Ooh, that's a huge one too. We've been passing by all these like huge islands, and I don't want them or need them. And why aren't all these barrels giving me plastic? That's okay, I have enough to finish the plastic that I need anyway. Now I pretty much just need rope and wood are going to be my two biggest obstacles. But see, I wish that the nets were in the build menu, like with the hammer, and not just something you have to build separately and research and all that. Because it's all resources that you have at the beginning, so why not just make it available? I mean, I get you have to have the research mechanic and everything, and the research mechanic is good. But, like, the stuff that you have access to initially should just, like, be researched. But it's good. This game is still in alpha. There's still a lot coming out from this. So it'll be really good. Very excited to see where it goes and how it evolves. Ow. Fell in the water. Alright, well, yeah, I'm going to leave this here. Because it's 11 o'clock. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I'll keep working on making the nets all the way around off camera tonight before I go to bed. And then when we pick this up, maybe tomorrow. It's like I'll start with Final Fantasy always, and then depending on how far we get in that, I'll move to Raft. But we'll just have to see how it goes. and how much I actually stream tomorrow and all that good stuff. Because I have a lot of stuff to do in the morning tomorrow, but later on should be just fine. So we shall see. But oh, of course you had to come up right as I'm about to leave. He's gonna get this spot. Nope, I got him. Okay. I was like, he's gonna take this section. Like, there's no way. But I got him. I took him out. Alright, so yeah. I will leave this stream here, and I will see you again tomorrow at some point with either Final Fantasy or some more Raft. Depending on a lot of things. Depending on how much I actually get done in Raft tonight, and how much we get done in Final Fantasy tomorrow, and just how I'm feeling about streaming in general tomorrow after I clean my mother's house all day, and then go to work, and then go grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow and all that stuff if you haven't yet. I do play Don't Starve, so we'll play that maybe a little bit later. I'm going to save this, save the world, and exit. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon. All right, bye. Oh, and join the Discord and stuff. It's really fun in there. Bye.